So here we go on our outlap of our qualifying session, 2 laps, where if you cut the track, basically our lap doesn't count. So hopefully, like, my main goal is to not hit grass. For the moment I just want to put the time so I'm at least in the top 20, I guess. Like, not too much in the back. Let's see, I'm not expecting too much from this race. Basically the only thing I want to do by now is just survive for now, just have a nice relaxing drive and discover how the car feels like. But I really enjoy driving this car though. I think it's a 4x4 version if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the drive's really good. There we go, our first timed lap. Wish me luck. Really difficult racetrack because there's a lot of elevation changes, so sometimes, like here for example, you don't see where the track borders are, which makes it really difficult to see where the apex is. So I'm expecting some off tracks this session during the race. For now I'm not really that happy with my qualifying first lap, because I'm trying to focus on talking and driving, which is not really easy, to be honest. Fair to you guys. The apex on the gas, there we go. Okay, so for now it looks like we won't have enough track on our first lap, so that means that during our second qualifying lap we'll have a bit more room to push a bit more, as we have set 1 lap time at least. Yeah, basically that's our second lap already ruined. Too bumpy on the entry. At the blind apex, there we go, no braking. Oh, car became a bit unstable there. Yeah, that's the lap time gone. If you look at my delta, I'm already had a small advantage on my previous lap, but still not enough. Let's see if we can make it up in the next section. I'm pushing a bit more. No, that's definitely not good. Dabbed it way too much. That's the difficulty in iRacing when you only have 2 laps of qualifying, that if you screw 1 lap, then basically you have 1 more chance. So if you want to push a bit harder, there's not much room to push a lot harder, to be fair. But looks like we're gonna get a better time. So 30 hundredths of a second faster than our previous lap. I'm not too happy. Let's see where we got right there. 14th position out of, let's see, 18. Okay, hopefully we won't have a, or there will be a crash in turn 1, but I won't be involved in it. Chances are there will be a possibility of a crash, so it's a pretty long race, so hopefully we'll get a better time out of this. It just goes to the pit lane for now and just put the maximum fuel in my car so I don't forget during the start of my race, otherwise I'm pretty much screwed. Let's see, there we go, max fuel. Meanwhile, here's the remaining of my first lap, I guess. Whilst the timer still goes for the qualifying session. Whilst the other drivers complete their lap, I guess. Yeah, you could see there, for example, in the corner I was doubting a bit too much with steering in. Still scared as that of having an off track during qualifying. Worst thing that can happen to you during a race or qualifying session. I also really like this track, to be honest. Prefer it much more personally than Silverstone. Like, it's way more challenging. Especially the newer version of Silverstone is quite, let's say, quite boring, to be honest. Wouldn't mind if Formula 1 would go back here. Okay, so 40 minutes of racing, that's about I think 25 laps, if I'm not mistaken. So I guess we don't have to refuel then. Let's see. Let's just go to the grid. Yeah, I'll just put my tires off for now. There we go. So I just have to think about adding fuel. It should be around 20. That's around 27. Okay, start of the race. Exciting, my first GT3 race. I'm sure it's gonna be very, very tight. I hope I don't crash in the first corner or during the first laps. That would be very disappointing to the stream. You know, I practiced a lot before this event, so hopefully we'll manage to pull it off. Yeah, it'd be really cool. Also for my safety rating, because to be honest, like last week I did a bit of Formula Renault 3.5 racing, and basically like, yeah, a really difficult car to control, having really good races, but then each time I managed to fuck it up during one of many laps, and basically that ruined my safety rating each time, because the car was each time totally totaled. So yeah. But yeah, GT3 racing at Donington. Excited. Waiting for the people to join. There we go. The start of the standing lap. The rolling start. Sorry, better. What was this Ferrari doing, man? Trying to get some heat in my tires before the start of the race. Careful, careful. I have to be on the inside. There we go. Damn, this Mercedes next to me is way more torque. Oh, sorry, it's a BMW. Going in for the first corner, careful. Don't take any risks. Just survive basically the first few laps and then see where we get out and in which position we are. It's a long race, endurance, that's the point. Dangerous situation there. is this guy doing? Car seems to not have sustained any damage, which is good. So one crash during the first lap and I was involved. Great. At least now we have some room in front of us so we can easily focus on the driving, not so much on the attacking part of this race. We can save the car a bit. I'm sure it sustained some damage though from this earlier punt. Just relax. I can definitely feel the car is also much heavier than during the qualifying session, just because there's much more fuel, so it makes it a bit more difficult to turn the car in to the corners. Although on the exit of the corners, when it's bumpy, I can feel that the car is much more stable because of its weight. So advantage, disadvantage, I guess. I think I finally got the hang of this corner now. Well, still no off track. Big cutting there allowed in this corner. That's not usual for iRacing. Maybe I'm taking a bit too much risk there in the chicane. As a BMW behind me is closing in, fortunately, but yeah, that's how it is. On the right. Oh shit, that's too close. Thank you for moving it out of the way, Ferrari. That's a one position made up in 12th place. Oh, top 10 even. As the Ferrari seems to have taken the wrong line. Yeah, he's definitely losing the pace, the Ferrari in front of me. Maybe I can catch him in the coming laps. Don't want to be too much attacking. I already had one incident. Just want to stay in close to him in case he makes a mistake, then I can just use the opportunity. Yeah, he's way too slow. What's this guy doing suddenly? damn it. Ferrari found pace again. Oh, car is getting loose there. Too much braking. At least it turned in the right direction, that's a good thing. Too much corner cutting, damn it. At least the Ferrari in front of me is also fighting with the Mercedes, I'd say, which might give me an opportunity to also attack. Oh damn it, again on off track. What am I doing? Focus. It's a 40-minute race. I really have to pause this Ferrari because he's doubting way too much in the corners. Like I'm losing speed because of him. What is this guy doing? What an idiot, man. That was totally the wrong line. God, what an idiot. At least the car doesn't have any damage for now, I think. Maybe I lost some top speed, I don't know, I have to see in the coming laps with my delta. Well, at least we have some space in front of us again. I'm not some bloody idiot in a Ferrari blocking the way, braking in weird places. Now because of hitting him, I also have to be careful not to cut any corners anymore and just take it home, basically. And we all know it's gt3, so probably an incident is not impossible. Oh, am I glad that we finally have some space. That Ferrari was really annoying me, man. I was losing so much time behind him because he was taking his corners in like every wrong way. At least we got that cleared out of our way. There we go. So how much time passed already? Okay, so 10 minutes done of the 40-minute race. There you can see that's already a new fastest lap. No traffic in front of us. I can feel my tires being used already. But I'm sure the person behind me is feeling the same thing, so just have to take it home. Just think about one thing. Drive at basically 90%. typical British weather on this racetrack for now. So cloudy, so dark. Wow, how did this guy behind me get there so fast? Have to be really careful. I'll just let him pass. He was faster than me anyway before the crash. No point in racing him. Yeah, you can see he's already pulling away from me there. As I'm saying, I'm really not a pro in this game. Like, if you want to see some top driving, you're at the wrong stream. And just try to, yeah, have some fun in these races and basically just get through them without too much damage, too much crashing. I already had two small, well, quite big incidents in the race. One with the Mercedes in the first lap, and then a few minutes ago with the Ferrari, so really bad for my safety rating. But yeah, I guess you shouldn't do GT3 racing when your safety rating matters, I guess. At least for now I can follow the Audi and just follow his line. If he would be able to take me to the other Mercedes, but yeah, he's a bit too far away for now. God damn it. Another off track. We're only 10 minutes in the game. Yeah, tires are starting to get really used now. Would go left. Oh, he went off. That's amazing. Again. Okay, so apparently this guy is also dangerous. Fuck. Like I suddenly lost my brakes. Had to pull down one gear more just to make the corner in time. Oh, that was a good exit. damn it, I always seem to miss the apex of this corner with these blind fucking crusts. Fucking cut me some slack. Oh, and the Audi behind us already catched us up, I see. Hopefully he just makes another mistake and leaves me alone. Yeah, I'll pass me in the coming laps, I guess. Won't put too much of a fight with him. As I already have, oh no, plenty of damage on my safety rating. Yeah, he's just behind me, so I guess he'll be passing any minutes for now. Maybe I can just protect the driving line. I can just keep him as long as possible behind me. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, he went off again. That's amazing. So lucky. This guy is a danger to himself, man. Just hope he doesn't hit me, for at least. That's the only thing I worry about right now. Like, he'll come close again, but just hope. Oh, as the car became very bumpy there, to be really careful. We're just coming on the first blue flagged car right now. Nice. Thank you, sir. Really friendly of you. See, that's how you let faster cars pass you. Whoa. At least the BMW is still behind us. Hopefully it will give us some time for the Audi behind us to make it. Whoa, as the car became very slidey there. That's a problem with the Audi. Really fast car in the corners, really agile car. But if it starts sliding rear wheel drive, I mean with the rear of the car, it's like immediately you get snap oversteer. It's really ridiculous, you know. As I just go straight there. No, I have to let them by. Too fast. God damn it, what is with the stupid off track? Well, I have the BMW straight behind me, so I have to be very careful not to make another mistake. Otherwise I'm out of the top 10. Maybe I can catch up with this guy, but I don't know. Oh, I made a small error there. It was such a stupid mistake. Stupid mistake earlier, and the chicane to go just straight. That's really noobish thing to do. Oh, he misses his line. Maybe I can take him. Okay, so basically I should just push him to the edge. And he'll make a mistake for sure. Maybe he can't handle the pressure, or I can handle the pressure. We'll see. Ugh, meanwhile I have to think about this issue. So, stimulate. So 5 laps of fuel. Means only need to put like 20 liters max. Or even less should be enough. I don't know. Let's put 18 liters should be enough. No, should be 20. $25 liters, more than enough for the remainder of the race. Oh, okay. God damn it! With calculating how much fuel I need, now I lost some space to the guy in front of me. Much time? 14 minutes. Minus, it's like 10 minutes or 10 times. Approximately 3 liters per lap. Means that we should put at least 27 liters. god. Grass is dangerous there. Okay, so he's coming in. So maybe I'll gain a place, maybe I'll lose a place, who knows. Because the Mercedes consumes a bit more than the Audi. So, time to do our pit stop for now. I really hope I'll put enough fuel. Maybe I'll just go for 31 liters. Just to take it home. Refuel me, bitch. That's a Mercedes passing by. I really hope I don't put too much, come on. There we go. Okay, let's see where we got ourselves. I guess we're behind the BM Z4 that was behind us before, so he put a bit less fuel. Ooh, car is way more heavy. Okay, let's see if we can catch a BMW in front of us. Focus. Last 10 minutes of the race, now it has become a sprint. Okay, looks for now that the car behind us is far enough. Go on, push. God damn it, we got out of the top 10. That's really bad. So we lost basically 2 spots while pitting. Must have been the worst pit stop in the history of mankind. So I guess the race is almost finished now. Basically I just have to drive it home, 7 minutes. Maybe I did put too much fuel. Damn, the competition of this series is really good though. Like, I can still see my basically my lock, my target, the car in front of me still like in, I'd say, reach of me compared to other series. For example, the Le Mans series on iRacing, where there's a lot more difference in the, how to say, competition level. Like there, if you race with the prototypes, there's some really good drivers in that series, and basically, yeah, you'll never come first in that series, or I'm just a bad driver, I don't know. But yeah, in this series I feel like competition is, I'd say, really balanced, yeah. I also feel like the Audi suits me and my driving style quite well. It doesn't feel that hard to control. It's not like a Formula car where it becomes really unstable under braking. Like, I still feel like this car is quite easy to drive. Basically, you're gonna gain time by driving cleanly, you know, not sliding too much and stuff. And basically, this series is all about your driving skills and not really about being able to know how a car is gonna react under braking and stuff. It's just pure your driving line that matters. This car is quite forgiving for your driving mistakes. God damn it! Another off track. iRacing strikes again. So 4 minutes left, that means approximately, I think, around 3 laps of racing left for crossing the checkered flag. So let's see, no more off tracks please, that's all I'm asking. No more off tracks please. As I almost went straight there. Yeah, tires basically now are gone after 40 minutes. To be careful now with the car behind me that he doesn't catch me, because in this last lap I made quite a few mistakes as the car becomes more unstable and unstable. Yeah, this baby has seen some shit, man. I tend to cut the corner a bit too much there, I think, because the car's way too bumpy over there in that section. We're losing way too much time. So I guess I put too much fuel. I have 7 laps of fuel left and I'll probably do max 3. If everything goes to plan, of course. If I'm not making mistakes like this too much. Or this. Okay, so suddenly we got into P11. I don't know how. Nobody disconnected, so... What? Slow car on the left? Is this an opportunity? Would be great to finish in the top 10, you know, my first GT3 race. Would be a really great results. He also went wide. Poor guy. But the car behind me is also catching up, so... And I'm also catching up to him, so what is gonna happen in this last lap could be as exciting. Well, this isn't even the last lap, so 2 more laps of racing. 1 lap and a half. Flashing my headlights. God damn it, you fucking off track. It doesn't matter. Literally gained nothing there. Yeah, move under braking, smart move. God damn it, man. There's some fucking idiots. This game is insane. This game makes you want to kill people, literally. Please stay. Oh, that was so lucky. That's amazing. How did I survive that? Kudos to him for not turning immediately straight through the track. Damn, I think my life expectancy went down there by 5 years. That was intense. But I knew he was on the wrong racing line, so like no way you can make that corner with a different racing line than the only one that there is available. Wow, we actually survived our first GT3 race. Fucking great. Finish line. Nice. And actually in P10, how amazing is that? I think we started from P14 if I'm not mistaken. Really cool. Really happy. I'm a happy man. Let's see what the... Sorry there. Let's see what the Mercedes did there. And the last lap. So I thought it was a BMW behind me, but actually it was a Mercedes. Okay. So yeah, here I'm already faster than him in the braking zone because yeah, my line is... What is the guy behind me doing? Didn't even see that. Here I doubted for 1 second, but still I thought, yeah, I have to push through. And there, yeah, he took the wrong line. Because here he goes to the outside, but yeah, you're already here on the limit if you go from the inside of the corner, so... Yeah. Let's see what happened to us in the first lap where I punted the Ferrari in front of me. Unfortunately. that's qualifying. Okay. So that's the start of the race, I guess. Yeah. That's the start. So P14, yeah, I was right. Okay. Okay, so I already made up one place there. The BMW had a bit of a bad start, I'd say. Ah, no, I remember. It was the Mercedes in front of me that I punted, yeah. It's the same guy, literally. Maybe he had the same livery, I don't know. That's... oh, I'm so sorry for this guy, man. I'm so sorry. Oh, and everybody literally passed him. Poor guy. Okay, so I think it's lap 6 where I hit the Ferrari, unfortunately. Let's see what happens. I think it was in the same corner, if I'm not mistaken, but he also took a really weird driving line there. Damn, the sound of that Audi is really good. Yeah, why is he braking so much? Wait. Let's see it from another side. Yeah, so I don't know what he was doing there. I wanna see. So this is the Ferrari, I guess. Yeah. That was such a wrong racing line. What was he doing there? Does he have a lot of damage? I don't know. Like, I hit him quite hard in the rear there. Yeah, that's arguably not my fault. Although his car is fucked, I think, though. I don't know. Yeah, basically that was my race, my first GT3 race. Really nice, really happy of my end result. I couldn't ask for. Oh, let's end the stream with a shot of my car, maybe with a different camera angle. There we go. So yeah, really happy with my first GT2 race ever in iRacing. Like, I didn't expect the competition to be so tight. I really recommend it to everyone who never tried it before to really play this series, because it's really tight. With other people, or with you involved or not involved, depends on your driving style, I guess, or luck, mostly in iRacing. But yeah, overall really happy with the result, and I'm planning to really play again on this amazing racetrack with this amazing car. Like, it's a amazing combination, especially like the corner that we're heading up to now. I really love this corner, like how you take it, and then on the exit, as you can see here, like the car bounces around, but because it's a 4x4, it still remains to you know, still go straight in a way. Like, really amazing car. Really impressed by the braking, the grip, and yeah. See you soon, I guess. See you soon. Bye.